It's a chapter about September 11th, which I know has kind of been done to death, and people have talked about it a lot, and people, I guess, are maybe kind of tired of hearing about it somewhat. But I do think, in defense of like writing another chapter about it, that people did have really weird experiences on that day, and at least for me, and I think for a lot of people, it's interesting to hear what happened to them that day, especially if you lived here in New York, because the city was just nuts, and walking around, it was like you were in another, I don't know, planet or dimension or something, and so I decided to write a chapter about it. I've told the story to a lot of people, and they're like, "Whoa, that was really a crazy story." Basically, I was working nights at the time, so I went to bed at like 7 in the morning. So I slept through the whole thing. I got up, and there was all these messages on my phone machine. Are you okay? What's going on? But nobody told me what had happened. So it was just, I didn't know what was going on. And so the chapter kind of revolves around that and just basically tells my whole day. I walked down there. It just kind of is a whole synopsis of the day of my September 11th. I've seen the sky in many colors, various shades of blue, gray, black, purple, but up to that day I'd never seen the sky the color of brown. It kind of made me feel sick in a weird, Twilight Zone William Shatner sees a monster on the wing of a plane kind of way. And it was a grotesque brown color. It looked like Satan had vomited a stomach full of yoo-hoo all over the Manhattan skyline. After a couple of minutes of staring at this stomach-turning mess of a sky, I turned around and looked uptown, and the sky was blue. Then I turned back around, looked downtown, and the sky was still brown. It was really weird, kind of like some kind of a whacked-out nursery rhyme. Downtown brown, uptown blue, knick-knack paddywhack, give the dog some glue. The day started weird and just got weirder and more sickening as the minutes turned into hours, and the brown sky careened into a purple-black night. The day had started out with a strange series of clicks emanating from my phone. Okay, this next chapter is called The Weird... I just blew that. Fuck. The Weird Day When the Sky Went Brown.